for wonderful. So, good evening, everyone, once again, and welcome to our Positive Mindset Institute webinar. It's an honor to to see how this community keeps growing weeks after week, week after week, and going in strength, in awareness, and in commitment to becoming the best version of ourselves. We've walked through together through powerful stages of transformation. From gratitude, we talk about gratitude, where we learned to see abundance in every situation of our life. Last time we talked about discipline, where we discovered that consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. And tonight, we want to go even deeper into something that is more foundational, right? Something that determines everything else, and that is identity. So our theme is identity shift, becoming the person your goals are waiting for. And this is more than just a simple topic, right? Because sometimes people feel that they are lost, they are off track with regard to their goal. But actually, once you have clear goals, whatever happens, you need to remember that your goals are not lost. Your dreams are not delayed, and your purpose is not denied. They are simply waiting for you to rise.
Ligue 1 McDonald's. Oh là là. Reçoit Nice. Sur Canal Plus Sport 4. Yes, please. Le Real Madrid consolidé sa place.
Okay, so if you feel that you are off track regarding your goal, you just have to remember that nothing is lost, right? Your goals are not delayed, your dreams are not delayed, and your purpose is not denied. They are simply waiting for you to rise into the version of yourself that can hold them. You need to become the person that deserves whatever it is that you want. And this is the step where desire meets destiny. It's where we stop chasing things in our life and we start becoming the person capable of attracting them naturally, effortlessly, because success is never really about having more. It's about being more than what you are today. So tonight, I want you to listen with your heart, not just your ears. Please take note if it's relevant for you, but also take a moment to reflect deeply and ask questions for better understanding. Share your contribution, your own experiences, and ask yourself, in what area of my life must a new identity emerge? Do I already know what is my identity? Where must I evolve, stretch, and grow into someone new? Because the truth is, transformation doesn't happen just by information. It's happened when knowledge meets identity. And that is what we are going to dissect tonight with our coach, Jerome Agoyon, that which I will not present anymore, right? you know him. So please open your mind, open your heart, and prepare to meet a higher version of yourself throughout this webinar. So thereby, I would warmly welcome Jerome. Jerome, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, dear Dr. Mida. I'm really excited to be here. I am really grateful. Thank you. Thank you for your huge investment in this program and beyond carrying out the mission we get assigned to this institute, Positive Mindset Institute, which is contributing to make people to live the life that they desire in their own terms. Before we get started, I am gonna emphasize that this is not just a mere film. This film stems from the fact that Dr. Mida is truly aligned with the universe. He's just a creative genius. Let me tell you, whenever I lack inspiration, I asked Dr. Mida to get inspired by the universe for the film. And I think someone in this call may relate to what I'm talking about, precisely Dr. Tonwewa, because we were having a conversation last time, and we were discussing about something very interesting that we all engage in. And I was telling her that we have everything. The missing piece is just the address, right? So, and I was saying that if you want to reach someone, if you want to reach my home, you want to reach Dr. Mida, etc., you need to know about his address, right? So the things that you want, your desire, it has a certain address that you need to fulfill. You need to match. So this is exactly what it is about in this film. And look, I don't anything about with Dr. Mida, anything. But I just asked him, please, can you help us to define a perfect film for this webinar, for this success webinar? And I was there just waiting for him. And bingo, he sent the perfect film. My goodness, I could not, I could be more, let's say, happy. I couldn't be more happy. Really, this is the perfect film topic we want to talk about. And it comes right from the universe. Okay? So if you hear you really want something, you want to make it happen, but you're still struggling, you're still forcing the process, this is the place you want to be. And I want to base this whole teaching on three important on three important gospels. Please pardon me if you are not Christian, okay? We're not a specific religion orientation here. No, okay? The institute we're funding is not dedicated to a certain religion, but it is just a fact that, I found it very inspiring. So please pardon me if you're, I take a time to share those gospels with you, okay? My sister apologize for those of you who are not Christian, okay? But it doesn't matter. We're serving the same board. All right, so I'm gonna open the first verse, which is Matthew chapter 6, verse 6. Okay? I'm going to read it to you. The Bible clearly stated, but when the prayers enter into vain, inner chamber, and having shut the door, pray to the Father who is in secret, and the Father who sits in secret shall recompense thee. The second passage is the same Matthew 18. Okay, please just a second. 18. Okay, verse 19. Verse 19. It said, again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father who is in heaven. And last but not least, Mark 11, verse 24, right? Oh my gosh, just a minute, sorry. Okay, I hope you're taking notes, because it is very interesting. Just a minute. Yes, Mark 11, verse 24. The Bible said, therefore I say unto you, all things whatsoever you pray and ask for, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. This is the grassroots, this is the foundation we want to set before diving into this powerful webinar. See, we do not receive what we ask for. We receive what we believe. It is true. We truly receive what we believe. It is true. And the Bible says that if two of us, do you know? It means that you need to be in the perfect alignment with your goal. Your goal is in a certain address, right? And you want to reach the goal. So if you match, okay, the information containing the address, you're gonna get right into your goal. You're gonna with precision. But if there is information, if there is a wrong information containing the address, you will get lost. So if two of you, this is a mystery, you know what? The thing you desire to manifest requires a certain, features, a certain profile, a certain behavior, a certain version of you. It is just waiting for you. Until you match the version that deserves what you want to manifest, until you match, until you reflect the profile, the identity, the perfect address, you want to get it. There is something I want to share with you, right? It is a book holder, okay? I learned from Bob Proctor, my late mentor. He's gone now, God bless him. This is a book holder, okay? So I'm gonna open it. Okay, this is Think and Grow Rich. This is the book Think and Grow Rich. So I'm gonna open this book and read this page until I apply, okay? Until I apply, okay, to my life it is clearly written here. I will never turn another page. Never. If I could spend 5 months, 6 months, but until what is written here reflects, okay, in my identity, until I put into action, I will never turn the next page. Yes, Never ever. Because I want to reflect perfectly what is clearly written here to get the benefit, the reward of it. Because I know that until I do that, nothing will happen. Nothing. I will just be, it will just be, you know what, entertainment. But I don't want to play with my life, right? So that's what exactly the Bible is teaching us. This is so inspiring. If two of you agree, okay, your God may require you to be always, you know, in certain places, always in certain frequency, okay, in certain thinking pattern, feeling, and taking action. Many people are, you know, struggling financially, right? But they wanna sort it out. They wanna be financially free. But when you look at them, you look at their behaviors, it has nothing to do with the person they want to become. Yes. Or somebody want to, you know, have a perfect relationship. But when you look at, you take an accurate analysis of their behaviors, how they behave, okay, in regard to their, I don't know, relationship, friend, etc. It has nothing to do with what they want. Or maybe you want, I don't know, we have a lot of experiences, a lot of examples. You want to be, my God, you want to get a house, buy a car, etc., etc., attract a certain opportunity, but you are not acting as if you already have it. The reason why we deviate from behaving, and Dr. Medal said it very well, you know, being the faith that we desire to manifest is because we doubt. We doubt. And the Bible says that if you do not doubt, if you ask something exactly at the second, the time you ask, it is given to you. You shall be given whatever you ask. But before it happens, you must believe, fully believe, unwavering belief. But why we doubting, we not behaving, okay, the way we want to behave because we doubting. You want to manifest, you want to be financially free, but you're not acting like the person who are financially free. You want to get married to the perfect partner, right? You're a special person, but you not behaving, you not acting towards the version of the person you want to become, right? And it is limiting this is blocking your flow. This is blocking your abundance. This is blocking the opportunity, right? So, and the Bible says that when you ask something, when you want to pray, close the door. Do you know what it is about? This is not a physical door. These are your senses, right? Which are telling you, okay, which are lying to you. Seeing, see, smell, taste, touch, hear. Okay, I think 5 or 6 senses. These are our biggest enemies. Your sense, the sense of seeing, hearing, touching, okay, smelling, tasting. This is the door you need to close. Yes, for instance, you want to manifest a certain amount of money, but the balance in your bank account is 0. So you see 0 with your eyes. You see 0. It just showing 0. It displays 0. If you do not close your eyes, your physical eyes, you will never manifest the amount you want, because every day you're going to see 0, 0, 0. My bank account is 0, 0, 0. Yes, you need to close your eyes. Okay? Your sense of hearing. You want to manifest, you want to become, I don't know, a great personality. But your environment is always telling you, you're nothing, you can do it. Who do you think you are? And if you keep hearing that, you will never manifest. This is the door you need to close. You need to close your door of tasting. Okay? When you, what would you feel that you manifest your goal, you manifest the amount of money you want, you manifest the opportunity? What does it feel? So you need to taste, you need to feel it, right? But right now, your physical reality is demonstrating the contrary. So you need to close that door, okay? And so on and so forth. So before we manifest anything, become who we want to become, we desire to become, we need to close the door of our 5 senses. See, smell, taste, hear, and touch. These are our biggest enemies. Once you do that, yes, you go with him. Pray, go in the secret, you go with him, with him. This is where you meet God. You go with him. You go with him. And the transformation begins inside, within you. That's why I love what Dr. Meda said. He said, you be more before you have more. That is a principle. Be, do, have. Be, do, have. Not have. Many people are just, they are just, you know, they are just running after success. They want to have more before do more, before being more. It will never, 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 it will never happen. It will never work. It doesn't work like that. Before you have, first you need to be, to do, and to have. Be more, do more, and have more. This is the principle. And if you deviate from that principle, you are a robber. You are a robber. Yes, you are a robber. And if you rob something from, you steal something from the universe, sooner or later, you're going to pay back. You're going to pay back. There is no question about it. You pay back. That's why you can see people, they get rich, very rich. But later on, they become poor. And you wonder, how does it happen? Yes, it may be the thinking part of them. I agree with you. But sometimes, we can also explain by the fact that they do not become more, okay, before having more. So what they stole, they need to pay back to the universe. This is irrevocable process. Okay? So before having more, we need to be more, we need to do more, we need to do more, be more before having more. So being identity shift, it is so powerful. You shift your whole being. You do not even have time. You do not even have time. And you need to study. You need to study who you are. You're not just a mass of body. No. We energy. We energy. And identity, our identity, and we explain this every time. It begins at the moment of our conception. Our identity, the shaping of our identity begins at the moment of our conception. Everything. That's where we set up the identity. That's where the identity has been set up. At the moment of conception. And when we are born, it keeps, growing. It keeps growing. But any desire, there is nothing for there is nothing. How did they articulate it? I'm gonna elaborate it, right? There is something for, there is no, yes, there is no such thing as something for nothing. I got it. There is no there is nothing as something there is nothing, yes, there is no such thing as something for nothing. There is no such thing as something for nothing. What does it mean? It means that you want to get something freely. No, you will never get something for free. To get something, you need to give something back. That's what I think it is H.L. Hunt said. He became one of the greatest, the wealthiest person in the world. He said, people asked him, how do we become great? He said, you decide what you want. You prepare what you want to give up to get what you want. Okay? First, you decide what you want, clearly. Second, you decide to give up, okay, something to get what you want. Third, you set your mind to, and you get on work, and you get it. You just get on work and you get it. Right? So there is to grow, to change, we need to grow. To change, we definitely need to grow. We need to grow. And spirit is always for expansion and fuller expression. If you want something, you need to give something back. And it's all, you know, it's all get down to the version of who we are. You need to keep upgrading the version of yourself to match, okay, the profile, to match the address, to match, right? To match the version of what you want. It is in the Bible, John 19, verse 30. It is said, everything is done. The work, everything is accomplished. It's already done. So whatever we desire, it is already there, waiting for us. But until we match the profile, the identity, we will not get it, right? You want to be a certain, because what you want with you need to relinquish. It's like a woman, you know, a maid who get married. The maid need to relinquish her name, the name of her parents, okay, to adopt the name of his husband or her husband. That's what it is. You need to let your prison version, your prison version, you need to let it go, okay? And then you adopt the new version of who you want to become. But for this to happen, you need to work on you. You need to work greatly on yourself. Because anything we want, it will require something back. Anything. Take any of your desire, any of your goal, no matter what it is, it will ask you something back. This is a principle. There is no such thing as something for free. No, it doesn't exist. This is a universal law. If you want to be financially free, it will require you to change your behavior, how you spend money, your thinking pattern. You need to change your thoughts. You need to change the way you feel. You need to change your action. Yes, that's the requirement. But are you ready? Are you willing to do that? To change yourself first before becoming financially free? This is the question. Most people do not, they are not, they are not committed. They want something, but they are not committed to pay the price. See, we decided to pay the price here at the Positive Mindset Institute. That's what we invest in ourselves, our energy, our intellectual resources, everything, time. Yes, because we know that if we want to impact people's life, we need to pay the price. We need to pay the price. We need to change ourselves until the change. We do not expect the world to change. The world is perfect. The world is perfect. The only person you need to change is you. Is you. Right? It is you. And every goal, every goal you ask for, it is already given to you. Every desire. But the question is, are you willing? Are you dedicated to pay the price in terms of changing your version, studying yourself, shifting your identity, okay? Changing your thinking pattern, right? Feeling and actions. Are you ready? Are you really ready to do that? Are you committed to pay the price? Probably the answer is no. Okay, you might be doing that for just once, for a week, and you give up. Change never happens, okay, overnight, right? But something is for sure. As the night follows the day, if you keep doing it, it will manifest. This is a principle. This is a universal law, one of the universal laws, okay, that you need to put it, to test it, right? We need to test it. And it becomes a fact. So the world is full of people who want. So we approaching New Year, right? We approaching the New Year, 2026. People will be setting goals. Hey, I will become this. I will become that. In 2026, I will master English. I will become financially free. I will do that. I will travel. Yes. I'll build a house. I'll buy a car, etc., etc. But if you do not change yourself first, you will see if it will happen. It will never happen. And you imagine, okay, how often we set goals. Imagine. I've come to realize that the phase, okay, the missing piece is not about setting goals. It is me. Yes, it is me. That's why I decided to work on me. It is me. It is me. I've been setting goals for a number of years. But when I look at the result, it is so poor. The results are poor. Yes. And we just setting goals, reevaluating them, setting goal. Just setting. But at the end of the day, nothing happens. That's mean that we the problem. Goals are not the problem. Okay, and at the same time, other people are manifesting. So we need to take an accurate analysis. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. I love personal development material because it tells the truth. Yes, it tells the truth. Combined to the Bible, it tells the truth. And if you love yourself, you're going to accept the truth because you want to change. You want to change to enjoy a beautiful life. A perfect life. You want to enjoy a perfect relationship. You want to enjoy abundance. You will enjoy perfect health. Do you want a perfect health? Yes. Probably you want it. But are you committed, okay, to think as a healthy person? Are you committed to do that? Every time, not just for once. Are you committed? Are you committed to feel as if you are healthy? No. Why? Because your present results, okay, your present reality are dictating you who you are. Because you see that you are sick, you do not believe in perfect health. Yes, you see, okay, with your eyes that your bank balance is zero. And for that, you don't want to believe in abundance. Okay, you hear with your ears that you're nothing. For that, you give up. Yes, you need to close the door. Close the door. Close the door. We need to close the door. And the world is the perfect destruction place. You know, the world is excellent to open the door for you. Okay? It take your attention from your perfect self, okay? Your best version, and turn it to your senses, okay? Your senses, which are the doors you need to close before, okay, matching the perfect address of your goal. That's the reality. It is so inspiring, it is so true, and so misunderstood. What do we really want? This is what I want. Am I committed to pay the price? To work on myself deeply? To become the version? If I work on myself and become the version, and if my identity match what I want, it will manifest. I don't care. I don't even care. I don't just care about how it's going to happen. We're not dedicated to do the work. We're not dedicated to do the work. We just want to ask for something and expect it to come to us. No, we do not committed to do the work. We do not committed to be, do, and have. But we focus on having. We just want to have. Everyone want to have before being, before doing. Just want to have. If you have before being and doing, it will destroy you. It will destroy you for sure. It will ruin you. You can never have a lasting success. You can never enjoy a lasting success before being and doing. It's just not possible. It is not possible to do that. Because it will be, it is not possible. Before we have, we need to be and do before we have. It is a principle, right? So this is very powerful. And I'm going to leave you with this question. Are you really committed to match the features, the characteristic, the address of your goal, your manifestation, whatever it may be? I don't care about. Okay? Do you really? So look, people wonder. I'm gonna take my own example. Because way back in 2020, 2019, etc., you will see me going out, hanging out with my friend, okay, drinking alcohol, etc., etc. I was not just taking my life seriously, right? Way back 7, 8, 10 years ago. But the same people, they say, oh, what is happening with you? We do not see you. You're not hanging out with us. You're not, you're not going, just playing with life. They are so shocked about who I'm becoming. Yes, they are shocked. And if you do the work seriously, your environment will be shocked. Your friends will be shocked. Because they won't recognize you. Yes, they won't recognize you. Right now, they are enjoying you being around because you're not working seriously on yourself. The moment you start working seriously on yourself, your closest friend will be shocked. Yes, they will be shocked. They will be shocked. And those who are not in the same vibration and in the same philosophy of success, they will leave you. Just simply. You do not need to talk to them. They will leave you. Because your paths are different. Okay, your paths are different. Your paths are different. So if you do the work seriously, not everyone is going to please you. No. Just a very select people, few people, very select people will enjoy your company. Yes, very select people. And those people are, studying themselves in one, they are just dusty of success. Yes. And if you do the work seriously, you will attract them. You attract them because you are on the same path. If we work on the same road, we will come across. Yes. That's the principle, right? So we really need to work on ourselves, to work on our identity, to shift it. What are the truths governing your life? What are the truths governing your life? What are the truths governing your life? It is about your self, your identity. What are the truths? What are the truths governing your life? Is your life governed by your senses, what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch? Is your life governed by those senses? Then you are off track. You're not gonna get what you want by relying on your senses. It is not possible. Right? You need to detach from your senses. You need to detach from your senses. You need to close the door. Okay, for instance, you want a special person. Okay, you really want it. But it's not, it's not already manifested. If you see with your eyes, you get discouraged. You will give up. But if you truly believe, you go with him, you will never give up. You will never ever give up. And you will manifest it. So see, Abraham Lincoln said, to believe in the thing you can see is not belief at all. No. Believing is not about seeing physically. To believe, Abraham Lincoln, to believe in the thing you can see is not belief at all. This is not belief at all. You really believe in something you cannot see with your physical eyes. But when you go with it, you see it, and you identify yourself with what you see. That's why it is said in the Bible that if two of you agree on something, it will manifest. So is your identity matched the person you saw, when you go with it, if the answer is yes, then it will manifest. But if there is a, there is a difference, okay? There is a gap between who you pretend to become and who you are, your identity, to never manifest. Go with it. Go with it and close the door of your eyes, of your senses, particularly your eyes and your ears, right? And meet your perfect identity. Meet your perfect version. Meet your future self. Yes, you can do that. And it is within your reach. It is not impossible. It is not impossible, right? It is always possible. We just need to really work on ourselves. That's why we created this space, this platform, this institute. We study ourselves, who we truly are. So there is one life so far as we know, just one life so far as we know. If you have one book, you're gonna take care of it. If this is the only book you have, you get, how do you want to treat it? You want to take care of it. Here we are with just one life. We just have one life, but we're playing with it. We see many people play with life. Many people. As if life can be changed, No. We want to study seriously and get in the right environment to get things manifested. Always go within in the secret to see your Father who is in the secret. Yes, your goal, your desire is within you in the secret. So it's up to you to go within to see him. And when you and your goal will agree, when you will become one, when you and your goal will become one, then it will manifest. Absolutely. It's like, you are ready to incarnate. If parents are ready to incarnate, baby get bored. That's what it is about. So how committed are you now? How committed are you now to change your life? What it is that you really want? Well, see, when we finish our success webinar, sometimes I play it, I replay it. And when I see my own voice, when I see the voice of Dr. Miller, I am inspired. I need to change this. I listen to our success webinar to take decision. This is what I want. No matter who you are, no matter what happens, I adopt the attitude of no matter what. I want it. I am ready to pay the price. I get it. Sooner or later. I may not get it right now, but sooner or later I will get it because it is a promise from God. It is a promise that if I ask and I believe, I shall be given. Why shall I doubt? It is a promise. My Father promises that if I ask and I really believe, I will get it. He doesn't say if you ask and you believe, you will get it in 1 day, in 1 week, in 1 month. He just said, if I believe, if I ask and believe, I will get. I shall be given. So I don't care about the timing. My job is to believe, is to ask and believe and ask as if it's already happened. The reason why you lack acting as if it's already happened is because you doubt. You doubt. You're not sure. Deep down, inside of you, you still uncertain doubt. You're not sure about what you asked for. Yes. Hey, do you think that you can accomplish what you said? Are you serious? Are you normal? Look at your history. Look at where you came from. Who did that? And who you are. To find that you can make a breakthrough, you can make a quantum leap. You're nothing, guys. Come on, Jerome. You can't do that. Come on, Dr. Meda. You can't do that. Come on, Dr. Meda. You can't do that. And you know, sooner, okay, this voice, okay, become so louder. And it take away power. It take away your power. You give to this voice your whole power. And you give up. My goodness, you just give up. Your Father in the heaven didn't say that if someone did that, you can do that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. If nobody did that, you can do that. He didn't say that. He just said, if you ask and believe, what is believing? No doubt. No doubt. This means that if it is expected to last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I will never doubt. The moment you doubt, it is finished. You need to restart the process. Oh, my goodness. God is so... God sees in the heart. Be careful. We're just declaring, I want this, I want this, I want this. God sees in your heart, deep down in your heart. And he checks if Jerome really want this, if he really want this. And if you are serious, this is how God checks our the fact that we're serious. If you are serious and you have no doubt, you have zero doubt, the moment you ask, you should be acting as if it is done. It is done. Yes. But what do we do? When we ask, we wait for the things to happen. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes. And the opportunity is not yet there. No, I didn't get it. I failed. The last time I failed. I don't know how to do. Yes, you are doubting. You are telling to God that He's not capable of giving you the thing that you asked for. This is the message you send it to the universe. Don't be shocked. Don't be, surprised to get to get the results. Okay, according to what you affirm. Yes. God never said that you won't fail. He never said that. But he said that you will get it. But you try one time, second time, third time, you fail. And you say, no, I asked, but I couldn't make it happen. I tried. I did everything. Yes, you are doubting. That's how we doubt. You are doubting. You are doubting. You are doubting. But because if you truly believe, you will never doubt a second. Never ever. And if in your environment there are people doubting you about what you want to accomplish, you will just leave them. Yes. Simply because those messages are not in alignment with what God said to you. If the goal is not for you, if it's not meant to be accomplished by you, God will never reveal to you. God will never inspire you. Have you ever wondered how we get to, to set goal? Goal setting is an art. It is an art. So from this moment on, I really want you, okay, to remove any doubt because you are you are the most cherished and precious thing for God. Whenever doubt comes in for me, when doubt will come, okay, but whenever it comes in, this is the question I ask myself. I ask myself, I just wonder whether it is money, it is opportunity, it is anything. I drink water. Where does water come from? I breathe the air. Can we buy the air? The answer is just no. Where does the air come from? And we have it in abundance. You can breathe like you wish, but it never finishes. If God, okay, is willing to give me what is priceless, what human being can never buy, He give it to me in abundance. What if what about, okay, the things that have been made by men, money, material things, etc., etc. Those things have been created by human beings. So if we really know who we are, and if we really turn our attention to the perfect identity, identity is God. The moment a baby gets born, he is the perfect identity. He is perfect God. And you may test it, you may realize, you may relate to that. If you put a baby, a newborn, anywhere, naturally, the baby is protected. The baby is naturally protected against anything, any adversity. Why? Because the identity of baby is perfect. It is in perfect alignment with God. But the moment the baby grow up, the moment the baby starts growing up and hearing, seeing, tasting, touching, yes, it became, okay, he creates distance, okay, because the identity become corrupted. The identity become corrupted. And if the baby, okay, if the baby, as he grows up, okay, become an adult, the person becomes an adult, okay, if the person does not do the job, I mean the serious job to correct the identity, that's where people accept, okay, their destiny. They say, yes, I have been destined for that. They just accept it because the identity is so corrupted, and it is taken away from God. No connection with God. Then the person becomes aware of that and accept his reality as his destiny. If you don't want that, you need to do the work to shift your identity. How do you shift it? You close the doors that the Bible said. Talk about the doors, your senses. Okay, you change we always talk about changing, shifting your production. I mean, your thinking pattern, right? Your feeling and your action. Be, do, and have. Be, do, and have. Be, do, and have. It is never, okay, God first. if you do not have what you ask for, it's always your fault. It's always your fault. Check it. It's always your fault. So do your work, really do your work seriously, and leave the rest to God. Let it go off. Any doubt, any resistance, and you will be sure how God works. God works in miraculous ways. He will shock you. Really shock you. See, I began to really, personal development is a light. This is the light. And it is written that we the light of the world. Personal development material is the light. Is the light. So get to study who you are. Get to shift your identity to match, okay? To match the profile, to match the requirement, to match the features of your goal, of whoever you want to become. It is always within your reach. It is always possible. Do not let your senses dictate your reality. Do not let your senses dictate who you are. You have power over your destiny. You can change your destiny. Seriously. I'm saying I'm not playing with that. I'm serious. I'm not joking. We can truly change our destiny with serious work, committed work, study. If you really want to change, we need to grow. And to grow, we need to study. Thank you very much. Dr. Meda, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Jerome, for your powerful message. Right? It resonated so deeply with me, and I'm sure that some of you might be asking when several times Coach Jerome talked about identity. He defines it different ways, giving different examples so that you all understand it very well and as clearly as possible, right? Because it's a foundation of everything you do in life. And I'm not even exaggerating, because let us be clear. Identity is not your name. It's not your the name you have, right? I'm Kafutoni. That is not what we meant by identity here. It's not your title. I'm doctor. It's not your title. It's not the country you originate from. It's not your degree, right? Identity is the mental blueprint that determines how far you will ever go in life. Because as Jim Rohn used to say, you can't outperform the picture you hold of yourself, which is actually your identity. And you may read or hear people calling it with different names, but actually it's pretty the same thing. For instance, Bob Porter will call identity your paradigm, right? And it's something that has been defined in all areas. Psychologists, for instance, will tell you that identity is your self-conception. That is all the beliefs you hold about who you are and what's possible for you. So if you believe I'm not good enough, your mind will filter the world to confirm that belief. It's what you believe that is true for you, because that is who you are. That is your identity. If you believe that you cannot make, I'm saying something stupid, 500,000 CFA per month, then you could never outperform your identity. So if you think that you do not deserve 100K per month, you can never take the bold actions, the opportunities that will lead you to a position where you will attract all those. So if you believe I'm capable, in contrast, I'm capable, I'm the best, your mind will open doors you never thought were even there before, until you align at that state of vibration. And then you realize everything becomes clear. You realize that in situations where all others could see chaos, you see a light, you see a way, and you will be the only person saying, but at the end of the day,
yes, I love that.
Yeah, really, that is it. Because, the human mind is a powerful machine. It always works to prove you right. That is the thing. If you believe that there is something bad that could happen to you, one day something bad will happen to you. If you are afraid of, let's say, I'm saying something stupid, of snakes, my guy, so watch out. No, but really, it seems fun, but it's actually truth. Whatever story you believe about yourself, your subconscious mind will turn it into reality. So be careful about what you say about yourself, what you think about yourself. Sometimes I hear people saying, I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I will not succeed. I'm weak. No. You could not afford to define yourself in those terms. And Napoleon Hill put it beautifully by saying that identity is the bridge between, let me read, identity is the bridge between thought and destiny. Whatever you believe yourself to be, you will inevitably become, period. Whatever. And that's why we also tell mothers, right, women, not to say bad things on their children. You need to bless your children. Because what we realize is, when there are some women who wish bad, or who say bad things about their own progeny, it happened. So it's important to be very mindful, because the reality is your belief shapes your thought. Your thought will shape your habit, and your habit will shape your reality. And it's like a loop. And that cycle will reinforce your identity again, to confirm what you think, what you believe about yourself. So when you want to change your result, stop fighting the outcome. It's not about the outcome. It's about you. Change the story. Because no matter how hard you work, you can never consistently perform in a way that contradicts your identity. It will be temporary. And that's why there are so many hard workers out there who are broke. They're still broke, but they work hard. They wake up sometimes at 3, at 4, at, I don't know, 5. And they work long hours. And they are still broke. And it's all about identity. Sometimes when even the opportunity of their life presents, most often disguised into maybe bad fortune, they will say, no, it couldn't be true. No, it couldn't happen. It's a scam. It's a lie. Why in reality, this is the life-changing opportunity. And I could go on and on and on again. Even spiritually, you talk about it very well. Identity is your awareness of divine origin. That is it. You are all made in the image of the Creator, which means that you are also a creator. And no one could contest that we are creator. Because when you say, I am, actually you are invoking creation itself. And that's why you need to be very careful about whatever you align after the word I am. If you say I'm weak, life is going to bring you weakness. If you say I'm strong, life will rearrange itself to prove you right. And even Jesus began miracles by acknowledging who he was.
Yes. And it is illustrated in the book Joel chapter 3 verse 10. May the weak say, I am strong. Clearly stated.
That is it. And that is the proof of concept of the awareness of identity. So now the question is, who are you becoming aware of being? That's the critical question that everyone should ask. Because the moment you accept a higher identity, the moment you say, I am abundance, I am health, I am peace, I am wealth, I am success, you begin to act, to think, and attract on a higher frequency. And that's how it works. So, every time it's important to apply this in one's life, to start changing who we are to get better results. If you want to learn English, it's not just about grammar. It's not just it's also about identifying yourself as someone who speaks English, someone who learns daily, who practices confidence daily, who keep practicing even when everyone is mocking you, everyone is making fun of you. And if you want to get a scholarship, for instance, it's not just about applying. It's also about identifying yourself as a world-class student, someone who belongs in those global spaces. Even your handshake reflects your identity, your self-confidence. That's what it is. So identity is the thermostat of your life. It's just that you always rise or fall to the level you believe you belong. Always. You don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. I'm going to give you an illustration shortly because we still have 3 minutes before we start our Q&A section. Recently, there was a wonderful career opportunity for me, and all my colleagues who know really my potential, they said, this, you need to get it. It's just like designed for you. And I said, I'm going to still speak with my superior about that. And I did it. And it turned out that there was a critical aspect in the profile that they were looking for, which, of course, was not my main interest. But, of course, it's something I could learn. And then I decided not to apply, even though I was said that, okay, I was like a favorite for that position. If I have applied, I would have gotten it. But I decided not to apply. And all those colleagues, they were like so surprised. And some even said, I hope you will not regret your choice. Someone told me, I think that you are very brave. Like at a so young age, and you took such decisions. I would have never done that. And I was just like, there is nothing wrong. There are plenty of opportunities, and I'm not afraid of opportunities. Now, guess what? A few weeks ago, I was just informed about an opportunity by who? My superior, who told me, yeah, tomorrow is the last day. So if it's possible that you could still submit your application, just do it. I forgot to inform you. That's okay. Well, I have more than enough time to submit. I'm already ready, actually. So I submitted, did all the interview things, and now, I receive an offer, and the company is like, they are requesting me, they say, please accept our offer. Like, could you imagine? Wow. And this is something I did not force at all. And at a point that you reach a certain level where effortlessly you attract.
Yes, success comes to you.
The perfect opportunities for you. And people even like, it's like they ask you, please accept. And when I shared that specific email with my own wife, she could not realize. She said, but how do you do? Like, in any situation, sometimes you take decision, and even me, I'm worried. I say, what is he doing again? But every time, like, you always get better than whatever it is that you declined. And I said, this is about identity.
Yes.
And that's what I said. And it's always about identity. It's about who you are, who you think you are, who you truly and deeply believe you are, who deserve those opportunities. And when you are such person, you don't rush. You don't run after opportunities. You could leave them go because you are confident, you are sure that there is more than enough opportunities for you. You live in abundance. And that is how things aligned. And you said it very well. And I think that was the right word you use. You align. So your identity align with what you have as goal. And then, bim, it happens. And it happened in all aspects of your life. So tonight, I want you to pause and ask yourself who I am becoming, who I am choosing to be in the next chapter of my life. Because the truth is simple. Your goals are not waiting for luck. And that's why I loved so much the be, do, and have in that order. It's important to be in that order. You need to become a certain person, right? And then you do what? You do. You act. You don't sleep and expect. You don't pray all day long and expect, but you act consistently with discipline, day in, day out, even when the going gets very hard. Even when you don't have any result, any positive result, don't be discouraged by the outcome when you start changing, because there will be resistance. The old you, the old identity, the old paradigm will fight, would like to resist. You need to be consistent. And that is how it happens. That is when it happens. So your goals are just waiting for you. The you who believes differently, who thinks differently, and act differently. Because your current results are just a reflection of your current identity. You want different results? Change your identity. That is it. And when you align your belief, your habits, and your emotion with that higher version of yourself, you stop chasing success. You embody it, and it finds you. You attract it. And that's the power of identity. That's where transformation begins. So thank you so much. And then we will open, as usual, our Q&A section to allow you to contribute now to the topic with your questions, things you want to clarify, your testimonials. If you think that you already know your identity and it is at the level of your goals, why not sharing it with us? If you have particular questions about identity, your identity, how to be aware to find your identity, what are the things you need to leverage to be able to change your identity, your experience, and anything else, any other comment you want, this is time for that, and you are very welcome. So I don't know who would like to start first.
Me.
Okay, great.
Thank you for the work, because today I'm very, very happy because I come to learn English, but I see more than English. I see more than English because today I take my decision to grow in English. I want to I want to say that is God give me this opportunity today. Is God give me this opportunity because all the time I said that I can speak English, but if I try, the result don't come like this. I say that I want to leave English now. When I talked with you yesterday, I said that this opportunity want to come with me. What can I do? I think my hair, I don't call Mr. Agognon. I don't know if he's the name. Mr. Jerome, I don't call him because I said that I don't want to drink my money. I don't want to do the money but the money is difficult to see the money. But if I want to give my money to the person. I don't know if I can get English. I don't know if I can learn English quickly with him. Today, he showed me like that I can learn English with him if he's far, if he sits far, if he's not with me in my country too, I can learn English with him. Okay? I want to tell you thank you, Mr. Jerome, Mr. Uh, Kafi Shoni. Thank you. God bless you too much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Laura, for your kind words. Right? It means so much for us. First of all, that you took the decision, and that is what it is about. And you illustrate it perfectly. You took the decision, and here you are today, right? And we are really happy that you really value the message that we are conveying. We convey here. Really, we appreciate. I don't know if Jerome, she was supposed to contact you, I think yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. So
This is a revelation for me. You know what, Dr. Meda? God works in miraculous way. This is a testimony from God approving what we're doing. You know, we don't care about how, the outcome will be, how people, but our message is reaching people, reaching the world, reaching a broad audience, right? So I'm very happy. I am, and we honored to see you here join us. God bless you. And you will see your result we skyrocket. Believe me, you're gonna get result that skyrocket. That you will be shocked. Whether it is English, any aspects of your life, your health, you're gonna get a perfect body. Believe me, if you put into action the principle we're teaching here, you see the testimony of Dr. Meda. Things are just happening like that. Hey, things are happening. That's what Bob Proton said. He said things are going to happen the way they are not supposed to, but they do happen. So beautiful things will happen for sure. They will never happen the way they are supposed to, the way we want them to happen. But surely they will happen. They are going to happen because this is the principle. Thank you. I'm very happy. I'm very honored. We honored with Dr. Meda, and we appreciate your personality. You are, you are just a beautiful soul. God bless you. Okay, keep shining. Thank you.
and
I want to take the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Let Dr. Meda finish.
Okay, d'accord.
Okay, so I was just saying that I could confirm what you just said, right? And the result will even exceed the imaginations, because we are involved into other aspects related to more opportunity for professional growth, and we've been working together for a few time now, and result will rain. Like when it will start raining, because that is what we that is our identity. We truly believe, we are convinced that we could bring real result, right? And that is what we do, because we got aware of that, and it's just amazing. And we like really the proactivity, and also the already the positive mindset, which perfectly resonates with our core mission here. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to emphasize before we give the floor to Josue. Mr. So.
Okay. First, I want to give thanks to you. It was a very mind-blowing webinar. I'm so happy to reach this meeting. It's my first time. It's my first time to reach this meeting, and I am very, very, very happy. My favorite sentence is be, do, and have. It summarizes all you and Coach Angonio said. It is very, very the truth. When you want to have, you have to be first, do and have. It's aligned with Bible, with spiritual things. I'm so happy. I'm now I'm ready to go straight toward my goals. I'm ready now to go straight towards my goals. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Josue. And it's just the start. It's just the beginning. We are just starting, actually. And it's you summarize it. Those three words: be, do, and have. That is it. So starting from now, from today, if your goal is to rise at a managerial position in your organization, you know now that you can become the person that make it happen.
Yes.
So you become the person, you act, and then you have. It's so simple. And that is the principle of asking. When we talk about asking, like, it doesn't tell us, when you read the scripture, for instance, you said, if you knock, the door will be opened.
Yes.
If you ask, you receive.
Yes.
It doesn't clearly tell you how to ask and even what asking means. But asking is not just like, it's more than a word. Asking is becoming the person who deserve it.
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me that. You should be teaching.
Blessing.
You should be teaching the churches, right? I'm telling you, seriously. Because what you just said, it is so right. Asking is just not shouting, crying. No. It is becoming. Becoming. Oh my goodness. You put it
when you become
very well. Becoming. It's not that's what I was saying. You know, we're closing the we close to the new year. People will be asking, I have money, I have zero. If you do not become, you will never have it. You may pray for, 10 years. It doesn't care about praying. No, because this is not the principle. If you're sick, but you want to manifest health, start believing, start acting as if you are healthy. I'm going to tell you, put it in practice, put it to test. It's worth 100%. It's never failed. The law of God never failed at you. It will never fail at you. You do your part and God reply automatically. And it doesn't care who you are. So asking is not about, shouting just a word, I want this. No. Wake up. Thank you, doctor. I love that.
You're most welcome. And one thing that is also very critical is that we are talking about identity. How having the right identity or shifting from the old identity to the new one is key in your success. So now, what can we do for our children? It's important that as a parent, as a role model, you feed your kids with positive things that would build up a good identity for them.
Yes, and you know what, doctor? Allow me to. I'm not interrupting, but this is the greatest part of our mission, because this generation, pardon me, okay, but I think that our generation will be so drained by the false paradigm that even though you offer the right material to people, they doubt. This program is free. People are paying, a lot of money to get this program, but we were offering this for free for people. But look at how, I recognize that the audience is increasing. But for me, people should be, they should be rushing into the material, the information like that. But people have been so drained by the old paradigm that they doubt the truth. They do not believe at all. So this generation, some of us may be saved by the truth. You know the truth will set you free. That's what is written in the Bible, right? Some of us will be saved, will be set free by the truth. But the biggest mission, the biggest part of our mission is to change the generation, the next generation, our children. This is so crucial. This is so crucial. I can never afford my children to be so ruined by the false paradigm at age of 10, 15, 12, 30. People have been, in our generation, we have been raised with the false paradigm at the age of 30. For some of us, 40 years. It is so rooted in our mind, so deeply rooted. It is like a tree. The roots are so deep, very deep. That's why they believe that it is their destiny. You tell them this is the truth. It can help you say, no, this is my destiny. Let it go. This is my destiny. And they become to accept it as their destiny. And when you look at them, you realize that you can do nothing for them. So the greatest part of our mission is to change the life of the paradigm of our children, so that they not become so ruined by the lies of this world, by the false paradigm. This is the biggest mission on life, because you know what? Your children is your treasure. You may be great, you may be a billionaire, anything, but your children, because after you, it is your children who will carry your legacy. If they are not trained, if they are not prepared, your legacy will vanish. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jerome, for the contribution. Josue?
Yes. Well, fun. I'm all agreed with what Coach Jerome said. It's the truth. For us, we grew up in the family where this kind of mindset was not here.
Yes.
For a long time, I don't think one day that I could do a good thing.
Hmm.
For for many years, like Jerome said, till 30 years old, I was I had a very bad image for myself.
Yes, your self-image is so poor,
So
bad.
poor,
See,
bad.
your self-image is so poor that I can relate to that, Mr. Soro. Allow me. My self-image was so poor that even the opportunity have been presented me, I refuse.
Mhm.
Can you
Yes,
imagine that? I refuse. A lot of time, I refuse. Many opportunity they offer me, please, can you do that? I say, no, I
I can,
can't. Yes,
I can,
I'm telling
I
you the
can, I
truth,
can.
Dr. Mida. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'm telling you the truth. They offer
It's the
me the
truth.
opportunity. Jerome, we believe you. We believe that you can do that. I said, no, I can't do that. And the opportunity flew. Oh my God.
It is the truth. It is the truth.
Now that
I
I
agree
know the
with
truth.
that. It is the truth. But I want to tell. I want to say. I want to thank God because since I start to learn the Bible, my mindset changed, my self image changed, and I know the limit it is the sky. I can go far.
The sky is no more the limit.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But we've upgraded. No, the sky is no
Okay.
more the limit.
I can go far.
Do you
I
know
can
that
go
the
far.
sky doesn't even exist? That's why it's not the limit. It is your
Yeah.
senses, okay? Betray you that the sky exists. The sky doesn't exist.
I can go far where I can go far where God can give me can give the opportunity to reach that level. So for me, if I want to do anything I want to do, I take time to pray, to know the will of God, and to take this way, because I know if God is with me, I can do everything. I want to be at the right place where God needs, where God need, where God need me.
Thank you so much, Josue, for sharing. Right. We appreciate your contribution. And then we will move to uh, the next person. Muriel, would you like to?
Enjoy.
I was actually awaiting your contribution, Dr. Muriel.
Good evening, Dr. Meda. Good evening, Dr. Jerome. Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be in this
I'm
meeting.
not doctor yet. I'm Jerome, please.
Ah,
Doctor to be, right?
yes,
Yes.
be, do, and become.
We are talking about identity, right?
Amen. Yes, but I
And
need to be true.
Don't.
about believing.
Yes. I believe. Thank you.
I'm so happy to be in this meeting, and I get a lot. Thank you so much, Dr. Jerome. You did my night, like you said. yes, about identity shift. And everything that you said is true, is totally true. And it reminds me of a quote about the same clothes produce the same effect.
Absolutely.
Yes. And to have more, we have to do more. To shift everything till to get it. And also, like you said in the past, if we don't apply, it is a waste of time. Yes, we learn a lot many times, and but we didn't apply it. But it is my for me, I didn't apply because I know that if I can apply like uh half percent what I learn, I will go so far.
Yes.
And why we don't apply? We are like in position of enjoying just a little, and we can have a lot. We can have
Yes.
more. Yes, we have this capacity, and you said it. But I can say that Dr. Meda and you said all about this topic. And speaking is like repeating what you said, you already said.
Good.
We have just to work on ourselves. And like you said about also believing. Believing is confirm our mind about what we believe in. And it is 100% true that if we can do what we believe, we will achieve it. Because there is no limit other than our limit. Like my previous colleague said about sky, but sky don't exist. In last week, I learned a lot about health, about earth and sun, and also another planet. And sky don't exist. The limit of earth of earth, excuse me, is is the beginning of another planet.
Yes.
Yes, and the world is so big to have a limit. So also about our senses, we are like learn from experience of the previous person, but there is a lot of to discover again, and we can be um, this person who can discover another thing because we have this capacity. We have like to add on on the past thing. I can say like that. If not, our life will be without what like uh, what we can get to what we are like coming in this life to add something to improve something,
To
and we
make a
have this
contribution.
capacity.
Yes.
Yes, because we are like in process, and what where you are or uh, about your position, you can do something, you can improve something, so to help that the process continue and the world grow. and it is like thinking about add something in word or thinking about achieve our big goal can help to resolve this problem, to help God to be proud of us,
Absolutely.
proud of uh creature.
Yes, doctor. Yes. And you know what, Dr. Muriel? What you just
Yes.
said is very powerful. I've come to believe that if you fail in this life, if you are not successful in this life, I think I believe that God won't be happy with you. Why? Because God
Yes.
sent you on this earth to do something, to make a contribution.
Yes.
What is your contribution? You can never,
Absolutely.
you can only contribute to people's life if you become successful. But if you are
Yes.
not successful, imagine you sent somebody or your one of your children, okay, a child to you. I mean, you told him or her to buy something, but the child got back to you without carrying the mission. You know, you will be so angry because the child failed to fulfill the mission. So become
Yes.
successful is the biggest mission. Why does God send you? Why did God send you here? Why are you here for? Why? You are not here to play. You are not here to just because you need to be here. You need to make contribution. People created the bulb. Thomas Alva Edison, he created the bulb. Dr. Bell Graham created the phone. Hey, we have many inventions. What is your contribution? You. What is my contribution? What is your contribution? You just enjoy. You have electricity. You have
And this contribution can be in your goal because I know that we have a big goal, and
absolutely.
at the end of year we watch it down, but in progress of year we didn't follow it like that.
Yes, yes, because you are you are betrayed by your senses. You are distracted. You are not concentrated. You are not
Distracted,
focused.
yes,
And it's also
like
a part of your self image. You were talking about. You said you know we settle for the minimum. Why you can
yeah,
enjoy the biggest. I mean, the more you set for the minimum.
do what the people who surround you uh ask for about you like that.
Yes, because 90% of your environment, they are doing the minimum. You know, they will have a house, they will have a car, a children. It is for them, it is okay. It is success. For them,
and and also
it
and
is
also yes, people who surround you like attract you to do what they want, and you can
absolutely
forget your goal, or
yes.
you can put uh your goal near about you like that,
Hey, Dr.
and
Mirel, I'm gonna,
and
what you
postpone
just
on it.
said. You
Yes.
know, I think it is in the book of, in the scripture, it is in the book of Matthew. Jesus said that I came to separate you from your mother, your father, even your children, your friend. He said that in the book, I think in the book of Matthew.
Yes.
So part of, because if you achieve something biggest, the kingdom of God is success. It is everything, beautiful thing, right? So your goal, it is part of Christ. So your goal will separate you from even from your children, from your father, from your mother, from your sister, from your brothers. You will be separated from them if they are not in the same in alignment with your goal. That's it. That's why Dr. Wade Dyer, he said that If I want to be free, I got to be me, not the me my wife want me to be, not the me my children want me to be. But if I want to be free, I got to be me. Being free means to become successful. So if you are not in my environment, in alignment, my goal, I will separate myself from you. It is so simple like that because I don't want to waste my life. At the end of the day, I will be responsible for my life in front of God, not you. Eh? Oh, yes. That's why Jesus said that you will be separate from you. Think about it. Think about it. Why did Jesus say that? Say that you will be separated from your father, your mother, your friend, your sisters, your brother, and you will be even separated from your own life. What does it mean? It means that if you are living a life which is not in alignment with your goal, you need to be separate. That's what we're talking about. I want to pay a huge tribute to Dr. Meda because he is the father, the author of this film. You know what? Your own life, if your own life is not in alignment with your goal, you need to separate yourself from your own life. You should say, I don't want this life anymore, and get yourself separate from it. This is so difficult, but it is so powerful. If you do that, you get rewarded by that. That's why you know you shift your old paradigm because there is your old version. You need to let it go and become a new version, new identity. Then we make it happen. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you again. Thank you, Dr. Meda, and for what you said. You already said. You said all of it. And to end my speech is to say that uh, our goal we will achieve our goal because in the Bible is writing down that write your goal and work on it, and with God you will reach out of it. So we will reach out our goal, and what we learn today is to work on it, to believe truly on it, and it will come. No matter the time, it will come surely. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your noteworthy contribution. I really appreciate, right? And this even fueled the discussion further, right? Because you said something that was so important, that the same causes always lead to the same result. And this is key. It means that your result is in any case, in all cases, from they depend, they are a reflection of what you do, who you are, how you do things, it's even how you see the world. That's what it is. And it means that if you want different result, you truly want different result. I'm not talking about being hypocrites, because there are also sometimes people who will take decisions they know deep inside they will not put the necessarily effort, necessarily discipline,
Yes,
necessary.
they do
Yeah.
not have what President Donald Trump's call the stamina, the
That is,
stamina, the
they,
energy.
they do not have the stamina, and we see it a lot. And so it's important to ask every time, will when you want a different result, it's important to match the personality of who has this result. So every time you may want to ask yourself, will the new version of me will do that? What in that situation, what would the new version of me who has the new result would have done? Is he going to outsleep until 11 a.m.? Is he going to submit only, I don't know, two job job application and three, and just got rejected 3 times, and decide that this is his new identity and it doesn't worth continuing finding job and improving the process? That is the question. Does it mean that if you tried for 1 week to speak a new language, which is not your mother tongue, you should be discouraged the next time you could not hold a 5-minute conversation? That is, I think, one of the important questions that deserve to be asked yourself, and deep in the secret of your mind, you get the right answer. Just listen to the voice and trust the process. Believe in yourself, because remember, today we are able to see each other virtually. 20 years ago, no one could believe that.
Yes.
No one.
No one.
But mind you, that was the dream of someone.
Absolutely. And the same principle applies to the airplane. No one could ever think that, oh my gosh, we could fly one day.
Yes. So it's important to also wish to be, not be afraid of your goal, of wanting more, of flying high. Don't let your goal or the new result you truly desire, you truly want, scare you at the point that you forget that you are also a creator. It's important. So then I'm gonna give the floor to Sergino, which I think is the last person to intervene in. Yeah. So Sergino.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to participate to this webinar, because uh, I just discovered something about my life. I don't really, I don't know. Perhaps I knew it, but it was not really clear for me. Me personally, I close my ear since a lot of years. Let me share with you my experience. When I have my father passed away 10 years ago, and I have some uncles and aunts that always support me and my sister, even with our studies. But at a moment when I think that my life purpose are bigger than me. It's not only about me. For me, I saw myself at a great position where I will have a great impact on people, on my environment, they start telling me that, now you don't have to really study a lot and just find a job, and you're already in the house of your father, so you have what you need. You already have what you need, and they said a lot of things, meaning that they will not support me if I decide to study again. And for me, I think I believe that since this moment, I believe that I need to gain to hold great skill that will bring me at the position I want. That is why since I have my bachelor, I hold my bachelor degree. I keep going to the laboratory to keep myself in this environment where I think I will hold the opportunity. And is the way is how me I believe in, in what is good for me, what I want. And I think the answer of God in my believing is putting Mr. Meda on my way, I think, because he is my mentor since a lot of years, and I'm very happy. I thank God to let him intern in my life. And today I'm doing a master degree without the support of my family and without paying any fees, scholar fees from my own pockets. So for me, I think that is this reality. I understood it since a lot of years, but it's not enough. Today I learned that I also have to close my eyes, because most of time when I set goal and I I I, I I list the task, what I must do to achieve this goal. I start doubting in my resilience. I start seeing some constraints, and most of the time it's about money. And I said, now if you start and this happen, what will you do? And I start doubting. So I think that I must close my eyes about these aspects and keep believing that uh, 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 things will be going well, and really do what I must do. I think that I start doing them, but it's not enough. I must do uh, 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 a lot. I must do better. I must do better to achieve my goal. Now, my question is, how can I really identify, can I really set my identity? What are the keys that may really help me to set my identity? Because I know that I'm born to achieve great things, but what exactly I can't really, I'm not really able to tell it. So if you can help us you can share with us some tips to identify our identity, it will be very great. And I think it's John Maxwell. He said, when you discover what you are good at, start doing it. And I think Mr. Meda also said it. He also said it. He said to he said, I think, to become you must do. And that's why if I, I would like you to help us to identify, to help us to set some tips that will help us to identify what we are good to start doing it really. Thank you. Mm. This is
Dr.
my
Emeda is the perfect person to answer this question. So stay tuned.
Thank you so much, for your speech, right? Your talk. I truly appreciate the good words you said about me. I always believe that it's about alignment, and when you align with the values, the ideology of someone, your path will definitely cross somewhere, right? So I truly believe in that, and for me, this is another proof, right? And as you said, I also personally have a life purpose, and what we are doing here for me is part of it, because I know that I have the duty to contribute in building others' life. This is a huge responsibility. So, mentoring some young colleagues, it's something that is normal for me. And today I'm really proud of the person you are becoming since we've started this journey, right? We started maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and over this time, a lot of things happened. You learned a lot. You experienced different things, and you also changed a lot of things in a positive, very positive way, right? So me, as your mentor, someone who have seen you progress over the time, I can tell you that you are more than resilient. You are really resilient. Like, you were 6 or 7 to join the team back in that time. It might be 2018 or 17 or something like that. How many of you is still in the team? That is the question. So don't look further while you already have the result. You are resilient, I can tell you. So keep believing, keep doing, and I truly believe that you are on the right path. Really. And it's not because it's me, it's because, of course, I know you. And truly, if you want to know your identity, because in your question, I have the feeling actually there are 2 components. You talk about identity, but you also talk about something that is your life purpose. Like, what really I am here for? What is my mission in life? That is life purpose. For sure, it overlaps somewhere, it crosses somewhere with identity. Because remember, and I feel now that the reason why after Jerome's excellent talk, I decided to step back a little bit and talk about what we could understand by identity. Now I understand that the true reason is you, actually. Because I said that identity, if I would put it like a mathematical formula, I would say that identity equals beliefs plus habits, right? Plus emotional patterns. So your I said that your beliefs shape your thought. Your thinking system is dictated, is driven by what you believe in. If you believe that you are a top achiever, as I do, there are kind of thoughts that you will have, and people sometimes they will be afraid. They'll say, no way, you can't do it. It's not possible. And you just laugh and say, okay, watch me show you how to do it. That is a top performer identity. But if you think that you have not enough, you are not good enough, and this and that, you also have a different thought pattern. Now your thoughts will drive your habit. They will determine your habit. Actually, we all have the pretension to believe that our life every day is what we want. It's not what we want that we live. It's what is rooted. It's like a load. Is a software, our operating software that dictates everything you do. Do you drink a coffee at 9 a.m.? It's not by chance. No, not at all. If you are always late, it's not by chance. If you are always worried, it's not by chance, my friends. It's just your identity that translates in practical way into those maybe small or big habits, right? Your incertitude, your frustrations, the way you see the world, the way you react to people, the way you communicate, the type of decisions you take, how you manage your money, what are your beliefs about earning, making money? Are you part of the person who think that it's very hard and difficult, impossible of making money? Are you part of the one who think that there is no opportunity for the youth? No opportunity anywhere? Are you part of the one who think that they should blame the government for everything? They blame the government. No, the government is not good. Economy, inflation, what else? Religion, politicians, capitalists, the war in Ukraine. Like, come on. You have the responsibility of your life. And it's a serious business. So watch out. Like I would say audit. You can audit, right, yourself to determine exactly what is your current identity. Start by looking for your result, the result you have today. Do you have the right amount of money in your bank account? Do you have the life quality you always dream of living? Are you on the right path, like the path you always dream following? Are you happy? When you see yourself, are you that version of yourself you want to be? How far are you from this ideal type? Those are simple questions that could help you. So you could even go further to audit your beliefs. What are your belief system? How do you see money? How do you perceive money? For you, is it something that is very rare, scarce, and reserved for the elite?
Mr. Sergino, you need to pay money to Dr. Meda. Believe me. After the webinar, you send him money because the word that are coming out from his mouth are so powerful. I'm serious, eh? I'm not joking. I'm serious. Hey,
You see? So, like, if you usually say, like, there are those expressions that you hear sometimes, like, there are people say, people like me can't do this, or people like me cannot or can do that. I'm the kind of person who never like to socialize. I hate that. Money, health, relationship for me are stupid thing, right? Oh no, there are scammers everywhere. No one is trustful anymore. You ask yourself those questions and honestly. But if you wish, you could also ask people who know you the most. But I think if you are very serious about that and you ask yourself those questions, the truth will for sure come out. Your habits as well. You could list or watch out your daily or weekly habits. There are a lot of people who, like, they are just like on autopilot. They do things, but they never take the time to pause and to ask, to audit, okay, am I on the right path? Am I doing exactly what I want to do? What will make me fulfilled? What is your morning routine? Are you focused? Are you someone who is distracted? Do you crave of bad news? Are you craving of, those strategy related messages or things? Or are you the person who in every situation you are very positive? You believe in yourself. You are the person who encourage everyone in the home, right? Who motivate everyone. What are your spending habits? Are you the type of person who would gladly accept to waste 2 hours just to get 50 CFR reduction, 50 CFR discount on a product? Will you bargain for 30 minutes only for 500 CFR? Are you that type of person? Are you the type of person who would prefer walking for 2 hours to pick up something while you could just pay, I don't know, 1,000 or 2,000 to someone to deliver it for you? Those are simple questions that if you pause a little bit and reflect, you understand. What are your emotions? Audit your emotion. In time of stress, how do you behave? Are you calm or anxious? Are you nervous? Right? Are you grateful for what you already have, all the opportunities? Or are you just resentful about others, other success? What type of person you are? And those questions would help you to understand what is your identity, right? So that is what I could see. Now, regarding your purpose, your life purpose, I think that it's something also very serious. We got the same question a few weeks ago, and Jerome addressed it perfectly. So I will invite you either to go back and watch the replay of this webinar, or maybe if Jerome will not mind, because also we need to keep an eye on the timer. We are really after the time, and then, so I don't know if Jerome would like to quickly
no, it's okay,
say something
doctor.
about it,
You
or if
said everything. It's okay.
right, and then, so I think it's a process. You need to follow the process. You need to be patient. You need to be really honest about answering those questions, right? And then when you get your identity, which inevitably is what is behind your current result, and you want new result, then you know exactly how to flip it, right? And we always recommend writing clearly, write it down, right? And then when you start creating, designing your dream life by becoming, transforming, self-transforming to become the person that attract effortlessly all those things that you want, right? It's important also in the process to audit your external influence, your environment. What are the external influences you allow on yourself? Identify them, the dominant influences, and if you believe they are not good for you, just cut them out, right? And yeah, so, but it might require somehow to monitor a little bit sometimes over a certain period of time to be able. So it's not something, it could be a one-time thing depending on where you are about an answer to all those questions, or it will be something that is going to take you 6 months, or I don't know, 1 year even before you are able to answer those simple questions transparently. So thank you. I don't know if you have follow-up questions, but I think that the time is a little bit over, and so we really need, we could keep going until tomorrow, but you know what they say about good things. They all have, right, an ending. So I don't know, say, if you have something to.
No, no, thank you, sir. You said all I need, and I take notes. And I don't know if some question come, I can contact you in boss to discuss more about it.
Sure, you're always welcome. You know. Okay, so Jerome, do you want to say anything before I quickly summarize the?
No, it's okay. Thank you. I wanna express you. I wanna say my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you very much for hosting this unprecedented success webinar, and I want to thank all the attendees. And it is time to wrap up the content. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach Jerome. So today's webinar focused, as you've noticed, on the critical role of identity in achieving goals and manifesting success. So we emphasized that transformation occurs when knowledge meets identity, and that one must become the person, right, capable of attracting their desires, faith, belief without doubt, and closing off the distractions of the senses. Our 5 senses are essential to manifesting goal. So here are a few key points, a few take-home messages. We said that goals are not lost or delayed. They wait the rise of a new, deserving version of oneself. And success is about being more, not having more. Transformation requires a changing identity, not just acquiring information. you acquire the knowledge, but when you need to put this knowledge into practice to transform. Faith, and this is the third point or fourth. Faith and belief without doubt are crucial, right? So, because one receives what they truly believe, not just what they ask for, but what you truly believe in. The five senses can distract and limit manifestation. So it's important to learn to close these doors, right? To be able to connect inwardly and align with your true identity. So identity, and this is the final point, is the mental blueprint or self-conception that shapes a reality. Changing identity changes a result. It's gonna change the result you get, right? So a few action items is to reflect deeply on your personal identity and the areas requiring evolution to align with your goals. And it's important also to consistently, and you should practice it, to act consistently and think as the person who already embodies the desired outcome or success or result, despite your current situation, despite current circumstances. This is something I think we will develop later, that parents should also nurture positive identities in children to prevent them from adopting limiting paradigms. Because once the paradigm is established, it requires a lot of work, consistent and disciplined work to replace it by a new paradigm. So I would like to stop there. And thank you all for your attendance. We really appreciate your support and commitment to your personal growth. And we would like to wish you a very nice end of the week and a bright, beautiful, and productive week ahead. So good night and bye-bye for now.
Thank you.
The replay will be on YouTube in case you want to watch it again. Yeah, feel free to do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dear doctor. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye.